Hi, and welcome to the Blue Zone. I'm your host, Neil Turnbull. This week, we'll be looking at the results from last week and the fixtures ahead. Also, we have our first head-to-head challenge with the dance team. And now to look back at the results from last week. In what proved to be a tough week for racket sports, both the tennis and badminton men's teams lost 12-0 to St Andrews Fours and Dundee Ones respectively. In football, Abertay Women's First lost 6-2 to Glasgow Women's First. For the men's football seconds, it was a tight 3-2 loss against RGU Ones. For the threes, there was success in the play, beating Heriot Watt Fifths 7-5 on penalties. In hockey, Abertay Women's First lost 5-1 to Aberdeen Women's Seconds. And Aberdeen Men's Hockey First hold the bragging rights in Dundee after thumping Dundee Men's Seconds 12-0. Abertay Basketball Men's got a bye in the cup, so we'll see them later on in the further rounds. In rugby, Abertay Men's Ones started the defence of their cup with a 19-14 win against Stirling Men's Seconds. Abertay Men's Seconds game against Heriot Watt Seconds was called off early on after a severe neck injury. In volleyball, the men's First lost to Edinburgh Uni Seconds 3-2. And now to look ahead to this week's fixtures. Home ties. In football, Abertay Men's First versus Heriot Watt Men's First. This kicks off at 2:45 and will be at Gussie Park on Tannadice Street. In hockey, Abertay Men's First versus Dundee Men's First. The first pass back is at 1:30 and this will be at the Disc Hockey Pitch on Mains Lawn. In rugby, Abertay Men's First versus Glasgow Men's Seconds. This kicks off at 2 and will be at Strathmore RFC at Inchmacobo Park. Abertay Men's Seconds versus Dundee Men's Seconds. This kicks off at 2 o'clock and will be at Downfield Park, Charlotte Street, Dundee. In tennis, Abertay Men's First versus Heriot Watt Men's First. The first serve is at 2 o'clock and this will be at the West End Lawn Tennis Club on Shaftesbury Road. Away games. In badminton, Edinburgh Napier Men's First versus Abertay Men's Firsts. In basketball, Dundee Women's Seconds versus Abertay Women's First. This starts at 2 o'clock and is in Hall 2 at IAC. St Andrews Men's First versus Abertay Men's First. In football, St Andrews Women's First versus Abertay Women's First. In rugby, RGU Women's First versus Abertay Women's First. And in volleyball, Heriot Watt Women's First versus Abertay Women's First. For this week's head-to-head, we headed down to G11 to the dance club to see what they had to offer.
I am not Jasmine, I am Aladdin. So far ahead, these bums is lagging. See me in that new thing, bums is gagging. I'm starting to feel like a dungeon dragon. Rah, rah, like a dungeon dragon. I'm starting to feel like a dungeon dragon. Look at my show footage, how these girls be spazzing. So I look like getting back to a has-been. Yeah, I said it, has been. Hang it up, flat screen.
The best on the man.
Well, that was some great dancing, girls. I have seen better on a Wednesday from Andy Howells and Carbon, but it's still pretty top notch. And the winner of that head-to-head, in my opinion, was Becca and Jenna. However, the real winner is you guys, when you come on to Free Sport Friday, every Friday, 3 till half 4 at Ward Road Gym. That's us for this week on the Blue Zone. Tune in next week for more results, more fixtures, and the next head-to-head.